Good morning to everyone on a rainy day in Sri Lanka. I have just passed the 500 mark of subscribers, and thank you to everyone who are subscribing in a hurry right now. Please go back to my former videos, the old videos about fertilization, and there are so many good videos on Hoyas and orchid fertilization, as well as growing many kind of orchids. So I just wanted to do this video before it's too late. First of all, I'll just show you my tea. This is my milk tea, and what's floating on top is the cinnamon powder, Ceylon Cinnamon. If you can drink your milk tea or your milk coffee, that's how I drink it. You can drink the cinnamon with plain coffee or tea also. A lot of benefits would come in regards to your health. Any kind of unwanted fat, cholesterol, anything will dissolve naturally, and you just need a teensy bit on your coffee every day. Whatever you drink in the morning, make sure it's of the best quality of cinnamon, because there are grades to this also, and the taste is okay even if you chew on a stick of cinnamon. At first, to the unknown tongue, it will be a bit stingy, but the sting soon after turns into a very sweet taste. So just try this. Like any of you who are already taking any medicine, I'm sorry I've laughed, because I laughed. This is a video about an orchid, but I'm talking to you about cinnamon. So with your medicine you can take it, because it's only a small quantity, but don't overdose it. When I say a small quantity, it's like a half a teaspoon to a bucket of tea like this. Yes, my tea or coffee is very heavy in the morning. Sometimes I don't take breakfast. I only take 2 meals per day, so it's kind of like an intermittent fasting. So let's get back to the video at hand. Let me keep my tea, because I need to show you certain things. So as you saw when I went down, things have changed. I'll give you an update later. I have a lot of new orchids added also, which I want to show you. The progress of many and the decline of some. I'll bring it all to you. I'm gonna do these videos continually right now from today onwards. So first of all, what I'm pointing at is an orchid, an arachnid type, which needs soil, right? I'll show you the flower, because the spikes are so long. It's over a meter long. So that's the beautiful view, right? There are so many peacocks all around. Did you hear the call? Just as I said peacock, they called. So here's the flower. Okay, so all along this it grows, but previously it was on top of this, like not the top, on the bottom of this tank stand. I cannot go down because I'll be showing the neighbor's house. And another thing, I'll take the sounds of rain anytime to noisy neighbors. So that's the reason, if you guys are thinking, why am I doing this on a rainy, noisy day? I'm living nearby a road and there's a lot of construction. Even in this video, you will hear some banging from a faraway house and horns tooting. And in addition to that, I have, such noisy and very, troublesome neighbors. So coming back to the video once more, guys, I'm afraid I'll make this quick, otherwise I'll be going on. So about other things, so the top petal has been eaten by bugs, but this is the flower. Okay, so they are very hardy. This is a species orchid and they will bloom all along. Currently they are developing buds, as you saw, and the way to get this blooming is to cut it and hang it. Cut it to this length and then just hang it or replant it, then that will trigger blooming. That's how I triggered this, because this was getting a lot of fertilizer, but it was on a pot, and as soon as I put it on the ground, on the normal soil, in the mother earth, only this bloomed. So the next factor is this needs a great bit of sunlight to the point that this will get sunburned. All fertilizing has to stop, and like how we trigger a normal orchid, water, less water is also okay, but the main thing to get this blooming would be to have this in the dead of sun, meaning have this in direct sunlight. And these sunburns are slowly going away after I potted this again, but I potted this with earth soil, and this might stay or go away, but the other 2 or 3 leaves, they are regaining their nice color of green back. So they are hardy orchids, as you can see. They can go without fertilizer, water. If they have just earth, they will take everything from earth. And if you cannot trigger it to bloom, just cut it off, because the main reason people cut them off and replant it here in Sri Lanka is they grow tall as 10 feet, even taller than that, but the tallest I've seen is 10 feet. At a nearby house, my auntie's house, she has one. It's going along the tree, but it's not blooming. So shade is a big no-no. If you have put this along a tree, it has to come out into the sun very well for it to start blooming. So this can repel a lot of natural illnesses. You can see that there is this teensy bit of these lines, short lines over. So that's totally okay. See, this is the tallest currently. If you are growing this, make sure you tie this onto something strong, otherwise it will topple over and the spikes will get hurt. A lot of buds blasted because I brought this upstairs, and the spike, this one, was so long, it kept banging everywhere. I couldn't handle 4 spikes at once when I was bringing this upstairs. So you can add normal fertilizer which the pebbles that you add onto the pot, into the pot, onto the soil, because this grows with that type of fertilizer. I hope, I don't know what to call that. Those are normal fertilizer which is high in nitrogen, which is earth soluble, right? So those you can add to this. Even slow release, what I mean is actually slow release. Any slow release fertilizer with high nitrogen is ideal on this, but you shouldn't be fertilizing this continually, because this will just keep growing until you cut it or give it a lot of sunlight. So if you find one, you don't have to just worry a lot if you have to grow this. And the flowers lasts a long time, but there's no fragrance. There's a tiny fragrance, but it's very indistinct. So I cannot say everyone will have a fragrance. Maybe the first spike will not be fragrant. That's what I witnessed also. And the second or third or the fifth spikes gave me the fragrance, a slight fragrance. These are the first spikes, and there was one here. Sometimes this will just throw out one, but normally it throws out 2 spikes. So both of these plants have 2 each, and I have 2 more here. And today I just added the tea bag. You can see the tea bag over there, the used tea bag. Those type of things are really good if you want flowers, because you are adding it to the soil. You can add banana peels, tea bags, tea leaves, eggshells, but you have to crush it. I have seen so many videos that they say that you shouldn't just add eggshells crushed. That won't dissolve any calcium nitrate into the soil or the plant roots. You have to mix it with lime juice or something to get the calcium nitrate to seep. But I don't know, I've just added them. From ancient times, people have been putting crushed eggshells onto any ground orchid or anthurium that you grow in cocoa husks or in soil, and they've grown very well. You can reduce a lot of tips drying, leaf tip diebacks. So I have not given this much fertilizer since it started blooming. Nothing at all, because this was on the ground and it was growing and blooming fine as soon as I put this on the earth. And the last thing that I have to tell you is, when you cut these, normally they will throw out 2 keikis. So this is a stem that I was about to throw. I'm pushing this down again more. So that had developed a very weak keiki. I cannot turn this guys much, so I hope you can see. And afterwards there's another keiki on the other side, but I'm afraid it's of an mocara. This is not a arachnid, it's just the stem of a mocara, which was also on the ground, if you believe it. And I have the others of that in another pot. I have mounted them, but that does not have soil anymore. But you know, even in mokaras, some of the roots can go into the soil and grow, but please don't grow it like that if you get a new mokara. I'm just talking to you about the primary hybrids, which I've had so long ago, which I gave up. I just got a gift, but I never put any, effort on to growing them. These are the main stems of it, right? So the others here are Vanda tessellatas, the species kind, the wild orchids. So there's one plant, two, I think there's 2 or 3 here. I cannot find the third one. Yeah, there might be 2 only. So some orchids actually can grow with a bit of actually they should be growing with a bit of roots in the earth. So easiest orchid to grow, if you guys can find one, please grow it, right? I'll show you the flowers again. They are all facing the other way, like that. So you can grow them easily with no fertilizer or any much care other than having somewhere to grow and pull their roots into the earth. I tried to smell them, but no, they are not, they don't have a fragrance. Maybe because it's raining or because it's wet. So this will grow finally. That's the gist of it. These will grow anywhere, but if you try to grow this bare rooted, they will grow. Only some fertilizers of these sellers have, these strong fertilizers will be able to bloom them. I have seen a lot of cuttings in bloom being brought to markets, flower markets in Colombo to be sold, but after they are done with blooming, I don't know how the plant will survive or bloom again if you don't add a bit of earth to it. Anyway, that has been my experience, because it did not bloom. It just grew and grew and grew and grew finally until I cut the 2 plants, and these are the keikis. After cutting this, these were the keikis on the mother plant, and I brought them up also. You can see they are up with the others, and this was the second plant. There were 2 plants in one pot. Both are the same kind. So it's been a long video, 19 minutes already. Thank you guys for watching. I didn't mean this to be so long, but I was explaining about cinnamon, and I had to do this correctly. I want to give you everything that I know. If I am making a video, I don't keep anything. I don't gatekeep anything. So just have an easy time growing an orchid. This would be a first great orchid. Any new grower, you can try this. Anyone in Sri Lanka, you can easily find this. Try this and have a hang of it. There will be a lot of aerial roots that would take in all the nutrition. They are very hard. They are like iron. So Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.